Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Alicia Casey. For those of you who don't know me or haven't met me before, I like to call myself a holistic lifestyle coach. I'm all about holistic living. There's choices that we can make that make a difference in our health, and then there's other things we can't always control. And so I like to help empower people to transform the things that they can transform that make the biggest difference in health and wellness. So I wanted to share some of the research that I've been doing, as well as some of my own tips and tricks and recipes that I use for me, my family. I have a 19-month-old daughter. I use all the essential oils on her. I use them on the dog and my partner. Everybody is working to live that holistic lifestyle. And some of the things I've been sharing is like, I haven't been sick in a year. Like, it just hit like over a year. And I'm pretty proud of myself because I've really stuck to healthy eating, being super consistent with my supplements and oils every day. And so I'm a true testament of it working because, I'm not always perfect, but I've made a very good effort this last year. So I want to teach all of you who are here what these easy swaps are that you can do. So j- buckle up, you're in for a ride. I've got science, I've got research. So you know why and how this stuff works. You're not just like, let me try something, right? Because I know that people want to know why and make sure that it works for them. Okay. So let me pull up my screen. Oh, we skipped one. Healthy living 2024 with me, Elicia Casey, your holistic life coach. Okay, let me move you guys over here to my other screen. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, I do actually. Hi, welcome everybody. I hear some people popping on. I can't see who's here right now. But if you want to say hi in the chat, uh feel free. Okay. So I always want to make my workshops personal and helpful for you. So I recommend grabbing a pen and paper. You're probably going to want to take notes, as I'm sharing about different products, write them down. Hey, I need this one for digestive. I need this one for my stress, whatever that may be. And so I'd love to hear from you kind of what areas you would like to address. So if you want to drop that in the chat, let's see, I'm just pulling up the chat right now. Okay, perfect. Um, so number one, and you guys can just say number one, number two, number three. Um, Number one, digestive issues. Two, headaches, pain, inflammation. Number three, immunity issues. Number four, stress and anxiety. Number five, energy and stamina. Number six, sleep issues. Number seven, blood sugar regulation. All right, so we've got a two, a five, a six, a five, and a six. Okay, energy and sleep. All right, we'll let those keep rolling into the chat as you guys find the little chat button. Um, Okay, well, I think you're going to be really excited because today we're going to have some holistic options for you that are actually going to get to the root of these issues. Okay, so speaking of the root cause, let's take a look first at our modern approach versus the natural approach. Okay, we've got a four as well. So before we begin, I want to share a few studies with you that with you. Okay, so the FDA estimates that 200,000 Americans are hospitalized every year because of overdoses and side effects of NSAIDs. non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs such as Advil, ibuprofen, and aspirin, right? Super common. Can you believe that? 200,000. They're also the cause of thousands of deaths per year. Even Tylenol, acetaminophen, is known to cause liver damage if used in excess. Okay, so I share this info with you because it reflects our modern approach to medicine. In the modern approach, we turn to pills and prescriptions as primary solutions to address physical problems and symptoms. And these can have dangerous side effects, even risk of addiction. Because of this approach, it often focuses on symptoms, and the root causes can get overlooked. So, in addition, we're looking at $6.5 trillion spent on healthcare each year globally. Are we any healthier because of that? Not in America. So let's check out the natural approach. In that approach, we focus on the root causes and we use plant-based approach because our body is natural and the essential oils are natural and our body works with those natural medicines. They're safe without side effects and oh, I just can't wait to share more with you. But first, let's take a look. What creates disease in the body? Okay, so there are three main factors that cause disease in the body: nutrient deficiency, inflammation, and toxic overload. So we're going to break those down individually. So first, let's look at nutrition. Nutrition is the core of our immune function. When our nutrition buckets in our body are filled, we function optimally with energy, clarity of thinking, good mood, great sleep, and little to no inflammation. According to the Environmental Working Group, EWG, 95% of US adults are deficient in vitamin D, 94% are deficient in vitamin E, 61% are deficient in magnesium. The nutrition buckets in our body are not full, which means that most of us do not have a great baseline of health. The results of nutrient deficiency varies by body, but I'll list a few for you: inflammation, headaches, lack of sleep, foggy thinking, lack of energy, digestive issues, which I know some of you guys had put in the chat, that you're dealing with these issues. And I've dealt with all of these issues myself, and have really overcome each and every one of them. So you can see here, poor nutrition is the #1 cause of poor health. Okay, now let's take a look at inflammation. So what causes inflammation? The biggest contributors are sugar. Oh my gosh. And it's in everything we consume now. They add it into every product because it makes it taste better. So stress and lack of sleep is another one, and then toxins in our environment. Chronic inflammation is linked to diseases like autoimmune diseases, like rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, thyroid issues, cardiovascular diseases like high blood pressure and heart disease, gastrointestinal disorders like inflammatory bowel disease or IBS, headaches, metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes, lung diseases like asthma, mental illness like depression, and joint pain. Right? That's a lot. Hi, welcome, whoever just joined the call. I can't see. Let's see. I'm going to check out who's here. Let me see. All right. Hi, everybody. Hey. Okay. Okay, so then the third thing is toxic load to the body. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorites to talk about because it's something that we can make such a drastic impact on so easily. So, toxic load is the third area we look at as a source for disease. and refers to the chemicals in our body that build up from our environment, processed foods, pesticide use, and personal care products. The Product Safety Commission tested and found 150 cleaning chemicals that are linked to ADD, asthma, cancer, reproductive problems, respiratory problems, and more. Oh my gosh, the list just goes on and on and on that one. So we can't always control what we come in contact with outside the home, but we can make smarter choices inside our home. All right. So I've just given you a lot here, but what do we do with all of this information? Okay. Well, but first we have to take a little quick detour here. Okay. Because we're about to see what solutions there can be for our health and natural solutions. But I want to take a quick look at the supplement industry. So let's go to the chat feature. Who here uses a supplement? Think vitamin D, vitamin C, B. Maybe you take a multivitamin or an omega. So just put yes in the chat if you take any sort of vitamins or supplements. Yes, yes, vitamin D, yes. Okay, good. A study from the FDA from 2007 to 2016. I want to, really have you guys check out what's happening in the supplement industry. Yes, yes, we got a lot of yeses here. Okay, good. Okay, so the study detected contaminants in 776 dietary supplements produced by 146 companies. And that was done by Health Harvard. It's called What's in That Supplement? Sometimes more than you bargained for. A study of 3 leading memory supplements found that 2 of them didn't even contain the active ingredient listed on the label. You guys, the supplement industry is not heavily regulated. So basically, they can contain lots of fillers, not much of the actual ingredient that is listed on the label. And so many people are taking supplements and thinking, they're really going to be helping them. And a lot of these supplements are actually synthetically made as well, and that can be doing damage to the liver. So it's super important to get a high quality supplement, especially since the American standard diet is deficient in most vitamins and nutrients. It is necessary to supplement to make sure our bodies get what they need to properly function at a baseline level. No matter what you eat, it's impossible to get all the vitamins and minerals that you need. It's just not in our food anymore. So, I want to introduce you to the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay. So in a global company known for their essential oils, did you know that doTERRA's top sellers are supplements? I I bet maybe some of you didn't know that. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is doTERRA's #1 selling product. It addresses all 3 areas we just mentioned: nutrient deficiency, inflammation, and toxic overload. Think of this line as your necessary foundation to build on for your health. This is the foundation. This line helps support the cleansing and filtering out of toxins. There are 3 supplements in this line. Okay, so you're going to have your food nutrient, cellular repair, and your omegas. So this line is micronutrients. Lifelong Vitality fills the bucket of your nutrients in your body. It contains powerful antioxidants to help protect our DNA. It's made from whole food ingredients. It's 95% bioavailable for your body. the average supplement is 20 to 30% bioavailable. So that means your body can actually utilize it, absorb it, use it in the body and replace those amazing nutrients that you need. So this product has gotten more people off over the counter in prescription drugs more than any other product doTERRA sells. So I know for me, I was introduced to doTERRA because I had chronic pain from head to toe. I had an autoimmune issue, and I was on the search for something, and I was trying everything holistic I could find. I went to naturopaths and different chiropractors and natural doctors and holistic healers. And through that journey, I was introduced to doTERRA, and the first product was Deep Blue Rub, which is somewhere around here. Oh, it's hiding in my messy desk. Oh, I do have some samples here. So Deep Blue, one of our most famous products, and it helped me with the joint pain a lot. And then a few months later, I was introduced to the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and this is 11 years ago. I immediately was a little skeptical, even though I'd already fallen in love with the oils and had amazing oil experiences because I had tried so many supplements, and everybody would say, "Oh, this supplement will, help you get out of pain. This one will reduce inflammation. This one will give you more energy." I never felt a difference. And um but I thought, "Hey, what do I have to lose, right? I mean, if the oils work this well, maybe the doTERRA supplements do too." And I actually noticed a difference in about 30 days. I had more clarity, like less brain fog. I had less pain and inflammation throughout my body. I could feel my mood was changing, less anxiousness, and I just felt better. So I've taken them ever since. And then I went on to, really learn about gut health and cleansing, and I was able to actually heal myself of autoimmune. But for everybody, whether you have, any type of issue or not, this is the foundation for health and to keep you healthy. Okay, so clinical trials. Let's talk about that. Um, Clinical trials results are based on blood work that was taken before and after. So subjects took doTERRA lifelong vitality supplements for 2 months and continued with their normal diet and exercise. So statistically, they had a significant improvement with blood lipids, fasting insulin, cardiovascular biomarkers like CBC, blood lipids, blood sugar, electrocardiogram, echocardiogram, or ultrasound of the heart. Um, this one's a little small on my screen for you. Reduce. There's a reduction in triglyceride levels in the blood and cellular inflammation. Positive effects were biochemical indicators of cardiovascular health, antioxidants, inflammation, and blood glucose regulation. Overall improvement with mental clarity, energy, motivation, control, balance, and happiness. I consider LLV, we lovingly call Lifelong Vitality Pack, LLV, as a part of my food budget. It runs about 28 bucks per bottle, and if you purchase it through our customer rewards program, you'll get points back on every order that you can cash in for more products. And there's even like some more bundle savings you can do with that as well. Okay, the gut. One of my favorite things to talk about, healthy gut biome. Okay, the gut plays a vital role in our overall health and well being. Have you heard that it's often called our second brain? All right, so doTERRA's got two products designed to work in harmony with Lifelong Vitality Pack to improve the health of your gut. PB Restore. Okay, so this is our new reformulated probiotic putting it very simply, the formulation actually includes prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. I never even heard that word until we just reformulated this a few months ago, that support the microbiome of your entire body. So check out the pill design and you'll see that it's double wall encapsulated. So this double wall encapsulation delivery system releases the billions of healthy intestinal flora into your digestive system. Other probiotics dissolve in the harsh stomach acid and don't make it to your intestines. doTERRA's dissolves partly in the stomach and then partly in the intestines where you need different flora. So everybody can benefit from PB Restore. Our guts don't work as well as they should because of the nutrient deficiencies and our food supply that has additives and toxins. So PB Restore is going to help your body absorb the nutrients that you need. Some need additional digestive support, which I also say this one is for everybody too. And that's where Terrazyme comes in. So Terrazyme is doTERRA's digestive enzyme. It includes a variety of 10 active whole food enzymes that help break down all the different types of food many struggle to digest, like lactose, soy, gluten, sugar. This has helped many with the front end digestion issues like reflux, as well as back end, pun intended, digestion issues such as bloating, gas, and pooping issues. So tell me which one of these kind of has been your favorite. I know some of you on this call already love these products. So tell our listeners what you think and which one is your favorite. Just drop it in the chat when you have a sec.
I wanted to ask you, is the Terrazyme chewable tablets?
No, the Terrazyme is a swallow capsule as well.
Okay.
That one can be broken open if you're unable to take, unable to swallow, like if someone's
Oh
unable.
no, I can swallow pills. I just thought most of the time I've had digestive enzyme type things, they were chewable. But I do use the probiotic PB Restore. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone said, maybe I'm not taking, I won't call you out who it is. They said, maybe I'm not taking enough Terrazyme, gas issues. So, yeah, maybe not. No, but you can use it for kids if you need to. You can actually break the capsules open on that one. So, great question.
You know, I will say, Elicia, since I've been taking all this stuff, you know, I haven't had a depressive episode for years, even though I'm still on a small little antidepressant. But man, I used to, you know, have a lot of dysthymia, but you know, I really haven't for years now. I mean, how long have I been in doTERRA? Like 7 years, something like that, 8 years?
Yeah, I was gonna say gotta be at least 5, but probably even longer. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
about 7 or 8. Yeah.
And because I've been, yeah. So it's been that long. Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
incredible.
yeah, so the LLV and then the Terrazyme, all that, it works real good. And I love the new Restore. That's wonderful.
Awesome.
I heard the Restore has, I just watched a little video on the website that talked about how the PB Restore helps with depression and so many things, but I was surprised it helped with so many different things. Just that one PB Restore
Yeah.
tablet.
It's, well, the gut we call the second brain. So if you
Right.
don't have, the gut health plays a huge role because a lot of our chemicals that are, for the brain and are actually created in the gut. So it is important to focus on gut health. A lot of times people, when they have anxiety, depression, they just want to, smell an essential oil, which does help in the moment. But that's not going to get to the root cause. The root cause is the gut health. And so that's where the PB Restore comes in, lifelong vitality pack, all of that. So, um, which I could do a whole hour class just on that. So, I mean, we're just kind of hitting um on it on this class. And then doTERRA actually has a free course you can take, which has a lot of information as well if you want more info on that. If you go to training.doterra.com, you can see all of our free courses. There are some paid courses as well on there too. Okay, let's talk about sugar. All right. So time for a little quiz. We're getting into the second part of our workshop. So I want to make sure you're with me. I know you guys are. You guys are great. So what percentage has diabetes increased since the 1960s? Any guesses out there? You guys are typing away. 50%, 600%. What else you got? 700%. All right. 800%. Okay, so the answer is 700%. That's a huge increase in just a few short years, right? And why do we think that is? All right, but let's take a look. How long does it take the average person to consume the same amount of sugar that our ancestors from 200 years ago would consume in a year? Okay, so people living 200 years ago, the amount of sugar they would eat in a year, how much do you think we eat, the average American, in an hour? Not quite, but I bet some people do. 1 week. You're close. Any more guesses out there? All right. 2 weeks. Right? Um, and I bet you I couldn't find statistics on this, but I bet you from 1960 to 2024, the amount of sugar the average American eats has gone up substantially as well. So maybe I'll find that statistic for you next time. Okay, so let's take a look at another statistic. Only 6.8 of the population have optimal cardiometabolic health. This is measured by the numbers you track at your physicals, your weight, BMI, blood pressure, cholesterol, etc. That means that 93% of Americans do not have optimal cardiometabolic health. Our metabolisms simply are not working well for us, which is shortening our lifespan and our health span. So, listen to this sad statistic. The average person spends the last 14 years in a state of declining health and difficulty completing everyday tasks. I know that for myself or anyone I know, that's why I'm grateful for these amazing solutions. All right, so let's take a look at MetaPower, our metabolic solution. doTERRA's revolutionary MetaPower system is specifically designed to tackle poor cardiometabolic health. This line gives your macronutrients. Oh, it gives you your macronutrients, and it pairs beautifully with lifelong vitality, which provides your micronutrients. I found this very interesting. Because a lot of, when you do food tracking, they talk a lot about macronutrients and micronutrients. So I thought this was really, really powerful, that's why those two go hand in hand. But the MetaPower line does three things. It helps repair the cells in your body, which in a sense stops and even reverses the effect of aging. Who doesn't want to look younger? Helps your body regulate blood sugar and insulin spikes, which are super destructive to the body. In fact, every time you spike and crash your blood sugar, you age your body. It also helps shrink your fat cells. Yep, clinical trials show the MetaPower system shrinks our adipose fat cells. The MetaPower system is the first and only system like this that supports healthy metabolism. Even it even evens out your blood sugar spikes and even helps curb cravings, which I love that. So it helps you to stay on the healthy eating track because it helps you curb those sugar and junk food cravings. So doTERRA's MetaPower oil is the foundational ingredient in all the products in this line, and the products can be used individually. They can also be used all together for even more remarkable results. Let's check out some before and afters. Okay, so the young lady on the top has been using MetaPower for 4 months. She's had amazing results, specifically improvements to her face, eyes, and hair. And significant weight loss. And then the woman on the bottom has experienced improved skin elasticity, and it's even changed the growth of her hair color, like it's like a darker hair color. Just really wonderful visible changes. And the one on the right you see is a 58-year-old woman who had red spots on her arms. Anytime she bumped herself, they would appear. Doctors biopsied and said that's just what happens when you get older. They're age spots. After using MetaPower for just 3 months, the spots are totally gone, and she's seen other changes too. She's lost 60 pounds, thicker hair, nails growing out, and lower A1C. Just incredible results with cholesterol and everything. Okay, so MetaPower Advantage. Okay, this is my favorite product of the MetaPower system. I'm obsessed, and I want to make sure you guys get a little deeper dive in the Advantage. So this is doTERRA's collagen products, which includes 9 different types of marine collagen. Most other collagen products have 1 to 2 types, but doTERRA has 9 to support more than just hair, skin, and nails. The collagen is powdered and freeze dried, so it's up to 12 times more bioavailable than other collagens on the market. That means that your body actually can use what you're ingesting. doTERRA adds in several other beneficial ingredients as well. One I want to highlight is the NMN. NMN is cutting edge. You can research this if you like. NMN is the molecule that enables your body to produce NAD, which is what enables your cells to repair themselves. This is one reason why you see these dramatic before and after photos and testimonials. The MetaPower system actually enables the body to repair aging cells, which cause wrinkles, pain, brain fog, gray hair, age spots, etc. The MetaPower Advantage comes in these little small packets, and they're the most potent when you drink them. You just add them to water and drink them right away. Simple yet powerful. We have a deep dive class recording on Lifelong Vitality Pack as well as MetaPower lines. So if you love science and you want to know more, just ask me and we'll send it your way. Okay. Would love to hear in the chat any other MetaPower testimonials or why you love MetaPower. I see a big difference for me in energy level. That's also one thing that I've added in the last year, and I think that's a huge contributing factor of why I haven't gotten sick. So that's one of the things I've done different because I've been on lifelong vitality pack for many, many years, and I still got colds every once in a while, but not since I've cleaned up my diet and added MetaPower Advantage. All right,
Can I
so
ask you
yeah,
something real quick?
yeah.
The MetaPower essential oil, how
Mhm.
do I use that? I mean, I could go online and figure it out, but I just thought I could ask you real quick too.
Oh yeah. So I love putting it in my water. I put like 2 drops in, 2 to 3 drops in a mug this size. Always use stainless steel, glass, or like ceramic coffee mugs when you're using your essential oils. No plastic water bottles or
Right. Okay.
straws.
Okay.
And you can also use it for dry brushing. It helps stimulate the lymphatic system. You
So would
can
you just rub it on the body and then dry brush?
no, rub it, yeah, right on the brush. Just rub a
Oh, on the
little bit
brush.
right on the brush. And
Okay.
then you can also put it in your lotion and put it on as long as you're not going out in the sun. It does have some photo um, sensitive oils in there.
Oh,
And as
okay.
long as you're wearing clothes and you're not going out to the beach or something, like you can go like walk to your car and go to work or something. But
I
um
didn't know you could do it in the lotion because I did that with the lavender. I get the non-scented lotion from doTERRA and I put the lavender and the what's it, the one of the blue thing, act, I can't get the name out right now.
aroma touch.
Active. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to keep anyone. Can't remember
Well,
what it's called now.
no, is it aroma touch? That's what I
Adaptive.
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 Thank you.
Oh yes,
Yes,
yes.
I was just going to my bathroom to find it because I also put that in my bath.
Those
Yeah,
are
adaptive sometimes, and then lavender, and the non-scented lotion.
yeah,
Okay.
so it will actually help with shrinking fat cells and cellulite if you put it on topically. But it
Yeah.
takes, you know, a long you have to do it consistently over time. It's not like you apply it one time and, no cellulite. It's something that is a consistent process. But you take a shower and you put lotion on every day, so why not? All right. So, um so let's talk a little bit more about essential oils. And there was a really cool study done by Roseman University Health Science. So, prides itself on being a company who values research. Several universities have done studies on essential oils. In this independent study by Roseman University, doTERRA oils were found to be therapeutically relevant in cell growth and rejuvenation, metabolic health, and a healthy inflammatory response. Essential oils from different competitors had minimal effects. They concluded that the therapeutic potential of essential oils is highly dependent on the complete composition of the oil. Sourcing, processing, and characterization are critical. That's what they said. So that's an independent study. Okay. The doTERRA difference. doTERRA's oils are pure. There's no fillers, no synthetic ingredients, no dilution. Independent lab tests show that the majority of brands available to consumers aren't pure. So everything you're finding at Mother's Market, Sprouts, on Amazon, like 90% of those are not pure. I can, post the link to that study if you want at the end of the class. But doTERRA sources are essential oils from plants that are grown in their ideal environment, which makes all the difference in their chemical profile and effectiveness of the oil. So think about a tomato. You pick it green and it ripens to red at the store, or you pick it when it's red straight off the vine and bring it in and eat it, right? Huge difference. That's why these oils are just so much more powerful than anything else you can find on the market. And then we test for chemicals to make sure there's no synthetics, no chemicals, no pesticides. There's over 54 tests done on each batch of oils from the farmer to the consumer. So doTERRA oils can be used topically, aromatically, and internally. Okay, safe. Okay, many look for safe, effective solutions that don't have dangerous side effects or the risk of addiction. So we just mentioned independent lab tests show that 80 to 90% of oils on the market have contaminants and synthetic markers. We suggest never ingesting another brand. So, we're telling you you can take doTERRA internally, but only doTERRA, right? So doTERRA recognized that the essential oil industry did not have a standard for purity for the insured safety. So they created CPTG standard that can be used throughout the essential oil industry. This standard is beyond organic. That means it's more strict than organic and includes significant testing that isn't cheap. doTERRA will always invest to ensure you have the most effective, safest products because that is the best for you. Many doTERRA oils are safe to ingest. If it can be ingested, it will have a food grade label on the back of it, just like you can see here. Okay, so I know this is hard to look at, but these two sisters were used to putting doTERRA lavender on their chest before bed every night. When they spent the night at their grandma's house, she used a lavender she had on hand from a different company, thinking it would be the same. The girls ended up with chemical burns with scars almost a year later. I'm not saying this will be your reaction to another essential oil. However, it is important to understand the risks. doTERRA are safe, used at any age, newborn babies to grandparents, from doggies to kitties. All right. Now let's look at affordability and effectiveness next. Okay, so did you know that essential oils are 50 to 70 times more potent than dried herbs? This means a little goes a long way. Did you also know that one bottle of pure oil is more affordable than one bottle of adulterated or diluted oil? Okay, think about that. Using the chat feature, I want you to make a guess. There was a recent test of Costco peppermint oil. It showed that it was not 100% peppermint oil. How much peppermint is in the Costco peppermint oil bottle? So go ahead and drop it in. Do you think it's like 90%, 50%, 20%? So we got 3%, 10%. None. Actually, some of the essential oils on the market are none. They are 100% synthetic or a different 2%. Okay, so it's actually 10%, which I'm surprised about. I would have guessed like none, but the answer was 10. When you use a doTERRA oil, you get 100% of the oil. So when you're actually comparing prices, doTERRA is much cheaper than the other company's oils where it's diluted like that. All right, so each 15 milliliter bottle, that's a regular size, our full size bottle, actually has about 250 drops of essential oil in it. So one dose is between 1 and 2 drops, right? So on average, it's about $1 or less for treatment. Here's an essential oil tip. When you're treating any kind of infection or disease or ailment, it's always better to use less oil more frequently throughout the day. Using 8 drops of an oil on a wound at one time will not be more effective than using 1 drop of an oil on a wound every 2 to 3 hours throughout the day. Use less more frequently. Now let's talk about being effective. This is one of my favorite microbiology lessons. For our scientists in the workshop, we do know this is a very simplified lesson, okay? So bear with me. Our body is made up of cells. Each cell is surrounded by an oily membrane intended to protect it. It keeps the good and the bad out. So when you have a bacterial infection, see that green blob? Doctors often prescribe what? An antibiotic, right? To kill it, because the bacteria grows on the outside of the cell. Viruses are different and proliferate on the inside of a cell. Essential oils, unlike most modern medicines, can penetrate the cell membrane and help stop viral replication. This supports your immune system and helps your body heal itself. When you have essential oils on your hand, you can begin to support the healing of your body immediately. Instead of paying copays, waiting to see a doctor, you get to be the healer in your own home, which is so empowering. Okay, so these are a few of my favorite oils for immune support. So oregano is going to be amazing for viral infection, bacterial infection, warts, athlete's foot, strep throat. Tea tree for ear infections, stinky armpits, blemishes, cold sores, cuts, wounds. On guard to boost immunity, sore throat, cold and flu, cough, and oral health. And frankincense is regenerative, healthy cells, scars, wrinkles. Our household basics. These are going to be our first responders. There's lavender, which is amazing as an antihistamine. It's also good for skin issues, burns, and bites. Lemon for detox, cleaning, mood booster, and mucus. Peppermint for energy, focus, fever, hot flash, and headaches. Digestion for nausea, reflux, gas, bloating. Breathe for congestion, snoring, asthma, and allergies. And how about pain and inflammation? How I got started in doTERRA. I got some of that deep blue rub, and now there's the deep blue stick. We've got copaiba. You can use the deep blue polyphenol capsules, which are a replacement for your ibuprofen or Tylenol. It's going to soothe muscle, back and joint pain, arthritis, rheumatism, gout, bruises, swelling, growing pains, broken bones, sprains. And then your copaiba is the anti-inflammatory, increases effectiveness of other oils. It strengthens immunity, replaces over-the-counter pain relievers, and is a CBD replacement. It's 50 to 60 times more bioavailable than CBD. Okay, so mood and emotional support, balance, adaptive, serenity. Oh my gosh, all my favorites. So balance for stress, grief, trauma, mood swings, jet lag. I'm gonna go ahead and add anger in there too. Adaptive is good for anxiety, moodiness, balanced mind, mental fatigue, studying, support with, taking testing, that kind of thing. Serenity for sleep, fussy babies, restlessness, and irritability. Okay. So I did want to give a little shout out to our Recharge Hydration Supplement. 75% of people around the world are dehydrated. And no matter how much water you drink, you're not refilling those electrolytes that are found in minerals. And so again, we are so mineral deficient. And so this is where our hydration supplement comes into play. So that's going to be coming out next month. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up, watch for that.
I am
And
so excited about that.
ooh, me too. Well, I already used up all of mine from my samples. It's so good. Okay, so So let's change gears a little bit. So we've talked about a lot. I know a lot of you have goals. If you are not working with a wellness, so some wellness advocate invited you either to this live or to watch this recording, and we are here to support you in your goals. We have lots of resources for you as a team that I personally provide. doTERRA provides many, many resources as well. I am doing a fun challenge that's coming up in February that's really just there to give you that personalized support as well as accountability and to root each other on as a group. So if you're someone who forgets to take your supplements, join this challenge. It will have you remember. If you're someone who doesn't know where to start or has so many supplements they don't know where to begin, like maybe you keep buying doTERRA supplements and not taking them because you don't know when to take what, join this challenge so you can get that personalized support from me. So whether that's weight, immune, hormone, pain, mood, gut, skin, hair, nails, metabolic, weight loss, we are going to hit all of it in the nutrition and exercise challenge. Here's a little bit on goal setting. We'll go way more in depth on that in the challenge. But we're going to give you step-by-step education, community, and it's customized to you. So here's the link if you want to join. It is $20. That does help me cover the cost of prizes, as well as helps you get some skin in the game so that you follow through, right? The higher the price, the more you'll follow through. I mean, I should have charged like 100 and then you would have like stuck to it, but that's not right. So um so if you guys, I'll bring this back up in a second. What I do recommend if you want to do the challenge, if you're not sure where to start with the Healthy Habits kit. So I love this kit. It comes, and this is available if you're a current customer or if you're brand new and you've never bought any doTERRA before. This kit is available to both at the discount. So you actually save, I think it's like $50 when you buy it in the kit or something like that. Shoot, I don't have that number here. If you were to add up everything, like that's how much you save. So, oh, I did do the math one time and you basically get the frankincense for free. So I was like, well, that's awesome. Who doesn't want free frankincense, right? So it comes with your lifelong vitality pack, the PB Restore, that's your probiotic, and the Terrazyme digestive enzymes. It also has the full tube of Deep Blue Rub and the smaller 5 milliliter bottles of frankincense, tangerine for detox and cleansing. That one's good for liver health as well and immune function. Lavender for calming and skin issues. On Guard for immune support, cough, cold, sore throat. And then Balance is that super grounding, full of tree oils that helps you feel rooted and grounded. And then that one does come with a free bubble diffuser right now. So if you're a brand new customer, it comes with the bubble diffuser. Sorry, that's only for a new customer. Just want to clarify that. There's also another promotion happening for new customers. If you get started in January with a 100-point order and then you place a 100-point loyalty reward order in February, in March you'll get 100 product points. You can cash in for $100 of free product. So that's pretty awesome. And you can also tap into this if you're a reactivating customer. So I know some people haven't made an order in 12 months and you will need to pay that renewal fee, that reactivation fee, but you'll actually get the reactivation fee or like the membership fee for your second year membership or however many years. You'll get that reimbursed. So it's $25. You'll get that reimbursed and you'll get a free peppermint with that as well. So that's only if you haven't ordered for over 12 months. So I know some of you are maybe in that spot or know someone who's in that spot. So that's that. And this is me. If you want to follow me, Bliss with Elicia on Facebook or Elicia Bliss on Instagram. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you were able to make it here tonight, do something for yourself, learn about these tools that are going to enhance your life. And, you really are making an impact on people as well. All of our growers around the world, when you buy doTERRA, you're impacting thousands of lives that you don't even really realize. So if you want to look up co-impact sourcing, you can see how we impact. And um, if you've been sitting here thinking, wow, I want to do what she does, or you might be thinking, wow, I can't do what she does, you can. Trust me, I will teach you. There is an opportunity to share essential oils and teach others how to use them and supplements and earn income, or you can earn referral credits from doTERRA for sharing. So, whether you want to just earn referral bucks, you want to get a side hustle going and earn some extra income, or replace all of your income like I've done and with that residual income, I'm your mentor to help you do that. And so I just want you to know that's an option. I know there's so many people that are needing extra money right now, and I can help. All right, so we're gonna do a giveaway, but I am gonna go ahead and stop the recording here. So, for those of you who are watching later, thank you so much. And if reach out to the wellness advocate who invited you here, whether you're a customer or not, if you need help ordering. If you've never ordered from doTERRA, reach out for help so we can make sure we can get you all the best deals and any freebies that are happening. All right. Thank you so much. Let's do our raffle and stop recording.